Next one, I've got a nice little buyer's guide here from Mac Rumors, iPhone 12 versus iPhone 12 Pro. And the reason I put this in here today is because the presentation was actually a bit confusing. Or maybe not confusing, but a bit lacking in terms of fully articulating the difference between a Pro model or maybe even the Pro Max and the Pro model, or just the regular Pro and the non-Pro model. People were, what can I do? Dolby Vision, 60 FPS, 30 FPS. Where am I getting what?
Yeah.
What am I buying? I'm trying to pre-order. They told me to pre-order. Tell me what I'm getting. And it's a big purchase for people, so you got to appreciate that. Well, let's just put it in a chart. Hi, we're Mac Rumors. Why don't we just put it in a chart?
Yeah.
Which is, of course, exactly what they did. Similarities, the similarity list comes first. 6.1-inch display, obviously. Super Retina, XDR, we got it. HDR. A14 is the same. Sub 6 gigahertz for 5G. And then, of course, millimeter wave in the US. 12 megapixel ultra wide and wide cameras. Face ID is there for all of them. Same battery life, ceramic shield, blah, 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 blah. They have a lot in common. Let's get to the differences. The XDR display on the Pro model, 800 nits versus 625. Big nit guy, will it do?
Yeah. I got nothing to say.
I mean, that's impressive. That's a spec that people would want to know, but again, in the presentation, they don't necessarily call it out like that. Aerospace grade aluminum, non-pro, surgical grade stainless, pro. Okay, you probably need surgical. Well, I don't know.
Definitely.
See? Of course, you get the telephoto camera, which is not on the regular. I mean, that's an obvious one. You see it. You're also getting dual optical image stabilization. You go pro mode. Dolby Vision HDR, you get 60 frames on the Pro model, only 30 frames on the non-Pro. You also get Apple Pro RAW and Night Mode on the Pro. Well, we know that. They made a big deal of that in the presentation. The LiDAR scanner, they also made a big deal of. The storage options are different. The color options are different. That's another obvious one. Then the RAM, of course, which is important to some people. The spec chasers, 6 gigs on the iPhone 12 Pro, 4 gigs on the regular iPhone 12. So those are your key differences. Now, seeing those key differences, Will. By the way, before I ask you this question, the Pro Max also adds wider optical. It adds the sensor shift technology for image stabilization. And the telephoto lens has a larger aperture, and there's a slightly better battery life. But I'm talking Pro Max.
Yeah, the top of the line.
So there's a difference every single way now. It's tough. Figure out what you need.
What's the prices again for the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 12 Pro?
That's $999, $1099, right?
Okay, $100.
$799, $799 start, $999 start.
No, $699.
Well, that's the mini. I'm comparing to the regular 12.
Right, okay.
$799, $999, $1099.
So
starting.
$200 difference.
That's right.
Between the 12 and the 12 Pro. I mean,
two bills. Look what you get for two bills. Don't lie to me, Will. Tell me what you're doing.
I don't mind with the 12, just the regular 12.
You save the two bills.
I mean, yeah, is it really that?
You order up some DoorDash, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you save the two bills. You order up some DoorDash.
I don't mind the nits, the lower nits, even though I'm a nits guy apparently.
Right. Right. 625
RAM,
is fine for you. Wow, look at
the RAM might make a difference, and the camera, but I mean, you save $200.
Interesting. With the aerospace grade aluminum, you may have a lighter phone too. I bet you that Pro model is going to be hefty. Surgical grade.
Is it more robust? The surgical one?
Yeah, of course. Surgical. You could do a.
What can you do with it then?
Well, you can carry out a full surgery.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. It folds out into like a table.
Yeah, you could carry out a full surgery. Yeah. You guys let me know down in the comments. Pro, no pro, two bills. Very nice comparison there. Mac Rumors.